What's good, YouTube family? This your God Bless One. Thank you for watching another video of IsmokeHiphop. All right, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about Cassidy versus Goodz. And the reason I want to speak about this, man, like I seen people on my side of the fence that don't even watch battle rap is already talking about the Cassidy versus Goodz situation, and everybody want me to explain my personal. Even though I'm in all the comment sections, I'm in all the videos, I still watch some of these bloggers. I ain't gonna lie, I'm leaving comments or whatever. So I'm pretty sure if people follow me in the battle rap sector, you can see me giving my opinions. I just did an interview on NITTY, and he asked me about that. I gave my honest opinion, and y'all know I'm not trying to be biased, but I'm rocking with Goodz. But I'm gonna give a fair analyst on why I think Cassidy could also win. So it's gonna be a fair one. First of all, forget about who's gonna win right now. Let's just give we'll give kudos. I'll put it that way. I ain't gonna be biased. I'll give kudos for Cassidy to giving back his energy that he needed to show during his previous battle when he battled Disaster, because that's what he was missing, man. I felt like Cassidy threw a lot of shots at this era's of battle rap or whatever and this and that, but lately for the past 2-3 months he actually been explaining more in details about how he literally kind of like built this little core following of battle rap, which I disagree with, but it was refreshing to hear him come with some clarity and why he said this, A, B, and C or whatever. Because a lot of these things, you know, Cassidy is a hard man to even answer anything, if anything at all. Like, especially with why you never battled Murder Mook during the time when we needed to, when it was for 20,000 or whatever. And he said he needed that. That seemed like a long story now, because Cassidy and Mook real cool now, for those of you guys don't know. But y'all probably like, why I'm giving praise to Cassidy. Like, I'm gonna go to why I feel Goodz could win as well, but let me talk about Cassidy. Like, for a while I've been against Cassidy, man. I used to be the forerunners of Cassidy. Like, I remember being a freshman in high school when Cassidy had that song with Swiss Beats, and it was everywhere. I think Cassidy was nothing more than 18 years old, if I'm not mistaken. He was a young cat, and he was spitting bars that what we're used to hearing today. He was spitting it back then. So his creativity was amazing for me, and you know, being a poet like myself, I like the pen game of anybody. If it's making sense, I don't care if you a rapper down the street, I'll listen. So when I heard Cassidy spitting his bars, and I heard the effects, like his cadence was not original like everybody else. He'll break it down in like a definition of what he meant, interpreting the word within the lyric at the same time, like what they're doing today. He did that type of style way back then, so I got to give props to props where it is. My thing about Cassidy was we didn't see a lot of the street sense of the videos you had. Like, you know how we get to see battle rappers today, you get to see these battle rap, my bad, these bees stinking the hell out of me. If y'all don't see it, I gotta clean up there. I'm getting stung like a motherfucker, but I ain't allergic. Anyways, with Cassidy, you got to understand his bars, what he was spitting back then, is just that he don't have a background story to the likes of what you see in a battle rapper today. And that's not his fault. You know, you didn't have a lot of the things you have out here now that can expose a rapper such as Cassidy. And I don't think Cassidy would have used them anyways, because Swiss Beats made his fame and notoriety grow throughout all the lyricists and hip-hop heads out there knew who Cassidy was. I don't think Cassidy would have done any of these smacks and URLs back then with the type of fame he was getting. I felt like, because them cases Cassidy got into and always trying to live up to the street type of dude or whatever, that kind of let him down in the end. Shouts out to AR Ab, but y'all know what infamous case I'm talking about. We're not going to speak about it that much in my channel at all, if at all, but it was just some bad times. And then another roadblock, he got in that deadly accident, which I was hoping well for him too, because that was a bad look. And it's like he almost didn't make it out of it. People didn't remember he was on life support or whatever for that accident. So salute to that boy Cass. It seems like every time he's trying to get over that road bump, you know, there's another hill to jump over. So to see him in essence come back to battle rap where his roots are and where he started in, it's great for the culture. I'm not gonna say community like everybody likes saying battle rap community. I'm gonna say hip hop culture, because all this is a part of hip hop, period. So if you see these industry rappers, this and that, all this entangled as in one. So Cassidy didn't show this energy a few years ago when he battled Disaster. He showed some F-boy stuff. We're gonna put it that way. I didn't like the energy he was giving off. And Cassidy, if y'all don't know, he battled Disaster twice, man. Both them battles to me was subpar at best. Subpar at best. If you're a real battle rap fan like you say you are, then you got to be an acknowledgement. That didn't come out right like it was supposed to. I'm going to just keep it a stack with y'all. Cassidy let me down, man. Like, Disaster let me down. Disaster was supposed to show, because Cassidy's somewhat of an industry rapper, underground. He intertwined in both worlds. So it's like he's both. And when an industry rapper come back in this or whatever, like if Meek Mill ever came back, or Drake trying to freestyle or battle rap or whatever, I want a regular battle rapper to destroy these niggas, just to show how raw and more creativity that battle rap was. I was that dude doing videos after videos saying this. Like, I need to see them get the hell out of here. And now you have a moniker like Cassidy coming in with this off swag. He just didn't give me that same vibe no more. Let's be real. Disaster is not your typical rapper. Black, let me be a hood rapper. You know what I'm saying? No shots at my white fans or whatever. I'm just keeping it a stacks. Like, I knew Disaster didn't have the type of energy to bring Cassidy to where we needed. Cassidy was all about his money. You gotta remember, he had like a 3 battle deal for over 200,000 or over 150,000, something like that. I don't count these dudes pockets like that, but that's what they were putting out there. Alki Davis, the record label owner of Chief Keef, also the I guess the godfather or uncle or something like that of Daylight's wife. Y'all heard the stories of that before, but he gave that money to Cassidy or whatever. The first battle didn't go right, and we ain't gonna talk. It was some things that happened with both sides, entourage or whatever. Then it escalated to the point they had raw, uncut type of battle they gave us, which lets me to believe, what was the point of doing the one you got paid for? And anyway, that's neither here nor there. But that ain't how business is conducted. So it still was. I'm not gonna say it was trash, because it's still good to see Cassidy battling. But it's like, come on, man. It almost gave me that what's his name? It's sad that I actually forgot his name right now. The rapper who had to read the script, he had it written down, and he was one of the legends. Damn, see, now you know I don't write these things down. I just get the camera and turn it on. But damn, he had beat LL Cool J in that battle, and we don't see him no more out of here. Anyway, y'all probably write it in the comment section. I'm twisted right now, man. Anyways, that kind of let me down. So to see Cassidy do the same. Damn, I'm still trying to think of how the hell I don't remember Buddy's name, man. I feel like I'm losing my superpowers of battle rap. But y'all know, not infamous. Damn. But y'all know who I'm talking about when he battled. And it's like all these industry rappers choose to battle Disaster, because he battled Disaster as well, and he couldn't read whatever he wrote for the battle as well. But we need a hood nigga to get Cassidy and his energy and to see that type of style, man. So I feel we're going to be rewarded, because Goodz is one of your best opponents you can see that energy from. Goodz coming out swinging from the top with the low-key vibes. But only now I feel like Goodz is looking for an opportunity just to add something to his legacy. Let's be real, like, he had a couple of mediocre battles from here and there. We got to be honest. It's just that his swag and his professionalism can carry him to a victory alone, just being a grown man. That's why his GMB family, you know, grown man bar is something you got to deal with. Like, and I feel like the grown angles that he take and mature angles that he take, a lot of us real ones, it hit close to home where we respect it. So we give him a couple of passes. We may not want to admit it, but we'll give Goodz a pass based on how he carry himself. Message noted to you new battle rappers or whatever. If you get it in the game, you got to have some type of vibe about you that can help you get points alone, because them points can add up and totally up and help you to a clear victory, even when it looks like the other opponent won. Let's just be honest, man. I'm a Goodz fan, so I know what we do for Goodz since 2009. Him versus Cassidy. He to me, he won based off swag too on that. He controlled the room and he had his energy. So that's why if we can get an old Goodz like that, Goodz versus Cassidy, you're gonna get a winning formula. Because when I was talking to your boy Sonetta, you know, he feels, I think, don't leave me wrong, but I'm pretty sure he said, my bad, y'all see all the bees? I don't know what season it is, but these bees is everywhere. I don't know what season down here in Florida. If y'all from Florida, y'all let me know in the comment section what type of season it is. Maybe because it's summertime. But Sonetta said he was going with Cassidy. I think that's what he told me. And my thing is, I was going for Goodz, and I explained why. Like, when you got a crowd of savages in the battle rap community, I'm saying that shit with compliments. I'm not saying that negatively at all. Like, we tend to not really care about a big name in battle rap. It really is about the bars, and not just the bars only, the swag, the history you have with the fans. And I feel like, even though I haven't been doing battle rap blogs, I never stopped watching battle rap. I'm still watching old ones. I'm still watching Rosenberg Raw versus QP. I just watched it 2 hours ago. Like, I got my kids be doing little segments of battle rap because that's all they seen daddy watching and doing. So when I'm telling you, like, all them things matters in battle rap, and I feel like Cassidy is doing a good job now. And because over the past couple of months, even with the tranny incident, I hate to say it, he's been exposing himself more to the battle rap world, the bloggers, the battle rappers. He's just been more into the culture, and you got to give him his props on that, where a lot of dudes in his situation will look more down on these battle rappers today, but where he's taking it serious more than he did with his industry role. So you got to look at that. Like, the man is taking this opportunity to do a battle rap event versus Goodz more than he did with his ventures with Switch Beats, more than he did and capitalizing in his rise to fame. So you got to give credit to the battle rap heads, and I guess you got to even give credit to Smack Beasley and Norbs and the whole team over there to even get that battle established. Because I'm telling you, you cannot battle Goodz and come with that false angle like you that nigga. Go ask a lot of these battle rappers whether you think you beat Goodz or not. You cannot battle. I mean, Goodz had a few misunderstanding situations with the gyms, you know, regarding his daughter, and maybe Goodz made it up. I don't know what people say, but I do know when you talk about somebody's family or child or whatever, it's a touchy subject. And even, let's say Gyms didn't say nothing negative, just even bringing up that person's family member in a heated argument or situation, it could like clog your mind. I'm not saying Goodz was wrong or Gyms was right, or Gyms was wrong and Goodz was right. I'm not saying nothing like that. I'm just saying you have to understand heated situations already in the act, because that's what battle rap is exchange of verbal assault that gets everybody heated. So certain things you say can just enhance it more. So I felt like that's why Goodz put the 2-piece on Gyms, but Gyms handled his own too. He ate him up and chopped it up too. And I'm not trying to promote violence at all. I'm just saying it was handled and squabbled out like men, and it was a peace treaty made like men, and that what more could you ask for? This is battle rap. I mean, you expect everybody to hug each other. It's hip hop. I'm not gonna say it's battle rap. I'm gonna say it's hip hop. It's a form of our culture, meaning our life. And we know this happened on the block, even worse, where exchange and the fisticuff, where it can lead into, you know, banging it out. You know what I mean by banging it out. I don't want to say because of algorithm, but that type of behavior is not being promoted, but it just, in essence, is part of the culture. So, I mean, nevertheless, I'm pretty sure Goodz ain't going to put hands on Cassidy. Cassidy ain't going to do the same, because they look like they got a proper rapport and respect for Smack. Maybe if it was on somebody else platform, it could, you know, shit can go left, man. But I feel with the notoriety the battle is getting, everybody in tune with it, Goodz gonna be on his best behavior. But as far as being a gentleman to not attack, but as far as attacking verbally, I feel like all punches gonna be, that tranny angle gonna be a mother. That tranny angle, I feel like Cassidy, you gotta, and Cassidy is coming up to it now. Cassidy is speaking on that tranny angle. Cassidy is doing interviews about it, and he's not hiding from it like a couple of people we know in this so-called community, but we ain't gonna speak on that. But Cassidy has owned up to the situation, not saying he admitted to it or not, but he's talked about it openly. So I feel like he's preparing himself, knowing that these battle rappers are heartless. They're about to attack that angle like it ain't nothing, and they're gonna attack angles from Cassidy. He was here and now he's lower level, now he's washed up, and I can pretty much see all the angles that are going to be taken. In Cassidy, he has to be reading that Art of War, and you can tell strategically he's preparing for that on some Eminem 8 Mile shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, man. Like, he's gonna repeat what you said to him, or what you're gonna foresee to say to him on some prophecy type stuff, to just get the room going and galvanize the fans. So I feel like if Cassidy could get the people in the room, no offense to the people who's gonna be watching it, let's be honest, man, it hits home the first time the battle is played out. Although your lyrics and bars matters, and I know we like to watch the videos later and be like, oh, he didn't really win or this person lost, but I'm telling you, Cassidy, don't wait for the video to be uploaded. Take advantage while you have the chance to still the crowd right then and there, because you still got people who are bar fans and savvy that can go crazy. But I'm gonna be honest, what can hinder this matchup, I feel like, don't make this the last battle of the night. Y'all know what happens with the last battle of the night. People ain't really rowdy or hype like that anymore, because after standing on your 2 feet for all them hours in that venue, everybody smoked up their good gas, drunked up or whatever. And let's be real, they're gonna be on hard liquor mostly, and even if you're on regular beer or whatever, it's still alcohol, so it's gonna have an effect after that long range of period. So anything could happen by nighttime, where you're still gonna have core hip-hop heads like me and you. We could drink all we want and smoke all we want and stand for 11 hours and we're ready to hear, you know, some battle rap bars. But a lot of people ain't in tune with battle rap like that, so they're gonna zone out of it. I'm talking about people who's actually in the venues, so you gotta watch that, man. I'm sorry, these bees are fucking me up, but you got to watch all that, man. And I feel like if we're thinking on in terms of business, we're thinking on terms of maximizing this event, you should let that battle be like in the middle part of the battle. Or I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't mind surprising everybody, let it be the first battle of the night. I'm just calling it a facts, like a battle like that, and get people when they're on their most good behavior, meaning that they're more hype. You're not gonna see a dull crowd. You ever see a crowd that's not really in tune with the situation? And a crowd can hurt the event. I don't care what y'all try to tell me. A crowd can hurt the event, whether you're a battle rapper or a regular industry rapper, underground rapper. When you performing out there and you got a dead crowd, it hurts the entire event. Best believe that, so pay attention to that. I'm just giving a few pointers and advice. Like, that should be a surprise battle that should start off first, or at least second battle to third battle, the latest. You want to maximize the people while they're hype. And I know people are going to be thinking, what if it hurt the other battles? But I don't think it's going to really hurt the other battles. But wouldn't you want to gamble with it hurting some lower battle that can potentially be a classic versus the main 2 biggest names of the night? And I'm not saying Goodz is bigger than anybody, Cassidy isn't, but the way this battle's been promoted, the way that people are speaking, it is the biggest battle of the night. Because people want to see if Cassidy is in his bags and can Goodz dethrone a giant legend such as Cassidy out here in these streets. That's all we're saying over here. So one could really see what's going on with this, man. Y'all tell me in the comment section, was I'm way off? Am I a little rusty doing these analysis of the event? You know, like I said, I'll do a couple of battle rap things here and there if it meets the criteria of the situation. Like, it got to be a big situation like this. I'm not just gonna do it for anything, because it's 100 dudes blogging about the same thing. The only things I'll talk about, maybe foreshadowing, is gonna be different things. I'm just doing this because it's no right. It's a big battle, and I can't really hide from a battle like this, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed.